Hi, good morning. Yes, my name is Okebumi Comfort, and I'll be taking you through how I do my audio editing on my Android phone. Yes, making use of these are very common applications that we have on our Android phone, and these are the four applications we'll be using. Yes, we'll be using two system applications and two other applications that you can easily get on your Google Play Store. That is your InShot and your video converter. Yeah, you may be wondering that InShot is actually a video editing application or a picture editing application. Yes, that's very true. But I use it for my audio editing, and I love using it for it. So, well, before we go into the full discussion, I must say that this is a very, very, well, not very, very. It's usually when it comes to editing, it is a long process, and it only takes patience and you loving what you are doing to be able to endure and really achieve what you want to achieve. Well, this is a long process, I must say, but if you actually love it, you enjoy it. So to start with, I must say this too, that make sure you use your sound recorder. I mean your phone recorder, the recorder that comes with your phone. It is advisable to use your phone recorder. Don't try to use your WhatsApp recorder because you may not find it easy to find, and it it is not it is not about you may not. It is impossible for you to find it when you want to edit it. And even if you are so lucky or maybe you searched very well and you found it eventually, you may not be able to use it because of the format with which it would come. So you will not be able to use it. You will not be able to edit it for your whatever you want to use it for. So let's start with sound recorder. Of course, that is the first thing. You have to record first before you edit anything. If you have not recorded anything, then there is nothing to edit. So start with your sound recorder, and here in your sound recorder, this is where you record your whole thing, maybe and I hope you know that for every street interview, there are four things that are very, very important. There are four things that makes up your whole audio at the end of your editing. That is the music, the intro, the body of the interview, and the outro. Yes, those are the four things that makes up your audio. I mean your music, your intro, the body of the interview, that is the opinion of the recipient, and your outro. So to start with, whenever you record with your sound recorder or your phone recorder, remember not with your WhatsApp recorder. Whenever you record with your sound recorder, try as much as possible to save your recording with names. I mean, you rename it to names that you can easily find or you can easily identify when you want to edit. For instance, what works for me is, let's say for instance, my intro. Your intro is something like where you talk about your topic, the topic you want to talk. Okay, you introduce yourself and you talk about the topic you want to discuss. Yes. So there, when you record that, you should. What works for me is I save it as intro, then the date I recorded it. So for instance, today is 3rd of July. So I may save it as intro 0307. You get it? Intro 03/07, or I can say intro 03 because I know that I must have maybe I must have cleared it before the next time I would have another 03. That means before the next month. So because space issue now, our phones are big. So so just save it with a name you can easily find, and that will be stored. It's not a complicated name, a name that you can easily remember. when you want to edit. So back to major screen, then you go to your InShot. Go to your InShot, click on the video, new, then wait for it to load. Then usually when you want to edit your video, you just click any of your video, but here we are not clicking on any video, we'll be using the blank video. So now you can see that the screen is black because it's a blank video, and of course we really don't have any business with the video thing, like with the video part. We actually, our business is with this particular place. This is where we'll be using for our editing. So you know what I'm doing. You see, the duration was very short, and one thing you must have at the back of your mind is that you must have a duration in mind whenever you want to edit, else you just arrive at any duration that just any duration. Of course, you know that time management is very important on radio shows. So even if you'll be recording anything, it should not exceed 5 minutes. Yes, or only if we were told that you can exceed 5 minutes. Well, at times, personally, I exceed 5 minutes because I really feel there are some points that I don't want to cut out. So I just could not afford to cut them out. So that is why I exceed 5 minutes most of the time. But it is not professional to exceed the time you are supposed to stick to. Yes, so you must try as much as possible to stick to time. Stick to your time and just work towards, you must have a target duration. So work towards it as much as possible. So I actually want to work towards 5 minutes, but now I want to extend it to 7 minutes. Well, this is 7 minutes and 4 seconds already. It does not matter. When you are through, you can actually reduce it. You can actually cut the other part off. So I'm going back to the beginning. So like I said it before, you start with music. You cannot just come up and just like, hello, my name is so. You have to start with something that will catch people's attention. Most of the time, people really don't want to hear stuff. People want to be entertained. Yes. So why not let's start with something that can catch people's attention, so they can actually, their attention will be attracted and they would want to listen. So it is always advisable to use a song that people love, or a song that they know. Yes, a song that people love. What works for me is I use Dunduke. Yes, Dunduke is a song that both old and young knows. When people hear da 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 da, everybody knows that it's Dunduke that is following. So I prefer using Dunduke. So this is how I go to my music. Click on music, click on tracks, my music, then instead of it to start scrolling looking for Dunduke, you know what, just go through this shortcut, open from, then search. Let's search for Dunduke. Okay. Let's see. So we have our Dunduke here. So another thing is that it is not advisable to just start from the beginning of the song. Like, let's see what the beginning of the song sounds like. I hope you are thinking what I'm thinking, because I feel this is too boring to start with. It is not, people may not even be attracted to that sound, because they'll feel like, okay, it's still normal, because it sounds very calm. And so I prefer going for the hit, where the hit of the song starts from. So you can see how did I locate this? In this audio editing, we have to deal with frequency. I hope you can see that as the song, I hope you can see those lines, like this calibration lines. I hope you can see them. Those lines that are increasing and coming down, you know, that looks like a frequency. Like, yeah, it's frequency. So I'll just target where the frequency increase, where it started increasing. So I'll just place it on my under my this white vertical line. Then let's see what this will give us. I just want, why am I doing this? I want a place that is like a hit, like that has action. How am I going to put it? A place that has life. Yeah, that has life. I believe this one is lively enough. So let's see where it started. So I guess it's from here. You must be very careful to be able to get your exact point. I think we got it. So let's just place it here. Then what are we going to do to be able to start from there? Just split. We don't need that side, so cut it and delete it. What did I do? Let me bring it back. What I did was I clicked on it. I'm on that spot. Am I there? Yes, I'm there. Click on it. Click on split. I don't need this side. I clicked on it. Then I deleted it. This is delete. So I'll just click on the song. A long press on the song, then shift it backwards to the beginning of the whole thing. So let's see what we got. I believe when you hear this, you know that okay, something is coming up. So I don't need something very long. Even this is too long, but let's make it that way. So that is where I want it to stop before my intro comes in. So it's already clicked on. Then I split it again. Then I move this one because I'll still need some part of it, so I don't want to delete it. So let me I took it up and just keep it somewhere. So this is where we are. Then now that the prelude is settled, this is the prelude. So the next thing I will do is get my intro. Of course, I recorded some of my intro. I recorded some intro before, so I'll be using one of the intro that I had recorded. So this is what we do. Click on track, my music, open from, then let me search. Just type intro because I saved a lot of intros. So now we have intro. So let's use intro 27. Let's see what it sounds like. Just place it. Don't place it on top. Place it like this. Hi, it's your girl. Give 'em. I hope you see that there was a kind of unnecessary silence. Yes, that was during the recording. So it is not supposed to be there. This is where the real voice started from. Hi, it's your. You can see. So I'll just cut off the silence. This is the silence. This particular from here to here, there is a silence. You can see that those lines, they are not even there. Or even if it was there, it was my breath, and it is very low. So my breath is not supposed to show. It is unprofessional. Your breath is not supposed to